Is it really hard to make coca paste?
Hard? No, not at all. Basically, you need a solvent, a hole in the ground, and 2 to 5 people who don't mind stomping in kerosene for 5-6 hours a day.
Seriously?
Well, that's one way to do it. You line a hole with heavy plastic, mix the coca leaves with your solvent, then stomp on the damn things like you were making wine in Bordeaux. The real sophisticated cooks use a more complex recipe of chemicals, and they treat the coca leaves for a few days. It gives you more paste per pound than the traditional. That's where hombres like El Emisario come in.
Because it gets more of the coca leaves than most cooks.
Let me put it to you this way. El Emisario turns out 10 fucking tons of coca paste per week. I don't care how many leaves he's getting. That's more coca paste than anybody. Dude isn't a cocaine cook. He's a fucking chef.
You all know El Yayo, highest-ranking Bolivian in the Santa Blanca cartel, and their head of cocaine production. But you may not know his grandson, Gonzalo Llana, aka El Emisario, the emissary. Yayo taught Emisario everything he knows. How to produce the best polvo in all of South America, how to maintain relationships with the local Bolivians, and most importantly, how to serve your Santa Blanca masters. Emisario looks up to Yayo, would do anything to honor him, to make him proud. Which is exactly what makes El Emisario the perfect target. His greatest fear is shaming his grandfather. If we hit his coke operation in Okoro, he'll come running back to fix things. That's when we grab him. With a little luck, he'll give us everything we need to know about dear old Grandpa.
So there's this army ranger on leave out in my neck of the woods, and he decided he wanted to get himself a pair of alligator boots. But you know, we're talking a ranger here. He wasn't going to go to no shoe store. No, he gets himself a knife and heads out to the bayou to get him a gator and make some boots for himself. So he gets off the highway and heads back into the country and finds a little old bait shop near the edge of the swamp. He asks the man where he can find himself a gator, and the man gives him directions into the bayou.
This doesn't end with banjo music, does it?
Just let me tell the story, okay? Anyway, the guy at the bait shop says, "Look here, while you're out there, keep an eye out for these 2 Marines I sent in a couple days ago. They were after gator boots too, and they should have been back by now." Ranger says, he'll keep an eye out for them, and heads into the bayou. He follows the man's directions and heads way out into the swamp. When he gets to where he's going, sure enough, he sees these 2 Marines standing up to their waists in the water. Over on the shore nearby, there's like 20 dead gators in the mud. Now, as the ranger watches a gator swim up to the Marines, this jarhead jumps on the gator and kills it with his knife, drags it up on the shore, flips it over, and looks at the gator's feet. He said, "Damn it! This one ain't got on no boots either."
Out of the car, now. Don't make this harder than it has to be.
Buenas.
Son las 9 en punto. Hace sol ahorita y va a hacer mucho calor.
I'm
Hoy por
cool,
la
let's
tarde
move.
Va a ser parecido por 2 o 3 días hasta el jueves, cuando la lluvia viene por la noche y hace mucho viento. Ten cuidado si viaja en las montañas y hasta el fin de semana va a ser mucho viento. Hasta mañana. Remake.
Target spotted.
I'm moving to position.
They're
Heads
gonna
up.
make you
We've
back
got
up.
rebels in contact with Santa Blanca troops. Maybe we ought to get involved. See
Getting
it
in
like a
position.
simulator.
Target marked. Shit! Take cover! I got you, man. Just hang tight. I'm heading your way.
God damn, that was close.
Assholes are coming this way. What's the plan? We got company.
We'll let the rebels know where to find these supplies. Drone is airborne. Sorry about this, brother, but I gotta have the car. Out.
Sorry,
Buckle up, people.
Cartel. Concerns that I know you all share. I respect the Earth Mother Nuestra Pachamama as much as the rest of you. I have my entire life. I have taught...
All right, let's roll. Hey, we got a narco. Sticking close to the helo.
Got another tango.
Moving to position.
I need a better position.
Target acquired. Standing by. Eyes on the target.
Tango is dead.
Watch your step. These guys know something's up. boss.
We're clear over here.
Hey, I found a Santa Blanca medal. This'll make a nice souvenir. Cartel's awarding accommodation to some thug. This knows the location of the medal. Tell us.
Tabacal was once a major coffee producer, but over the last few years, Santa Blanca has forced the coffee growers to become cocoleros instead, growing leaf exclusively for the cartel.
Who's our target?
A cartel boss named Madra Coca. The cocoleros are terrified of her. Take a look at the video I just sent and you'll understand why. She runs Tabacal like her own mini cartel. Production of coca leaf, distribution by truck and train, and enough security to keep the cocoleros in line and the convoy secure. All of it run with ruthless efficiency. I'm in contact with a small group of rebels. They're willing to help us fight the cartel if we can prove our good intentions.
You got any suggestions?
2 things you can do to earn their trust. First, an old cocolero named Chavez has been trying to get the farmers to stand up to the cartel. Word is he's giving a speech to the cocoleros at the agricultural cooperative. Make contact with him there and keep him safe.
What else?
Supposedly, the cartel collects their coca in this province from a single farm. Ambush the cartel when they come for the coca. That should send a message to the cocoleros and disrupt Madra Coca's production. Ruperta Faro, Madre Coca. They used to grow coffee here in Tabacal, but the cartels made them switch to coca. A lot more profitable. If you ever tried to snort Italian roast, you'll know why. Spoiler alert, this is frowned upon at coffee shops. Don't ask. Madre Coca grew up as a raspacina, a coca picker. When it comes to illegal coca farms, there's no such thing as child labor laws. It was brutal, backbreaking work. She had a son whom she'd always dreamed would move on to better things. He didn't. Young Pablo died from a coke overdose. How does a mother who grows coca deal with growing the product that killed her own kid? Most people see the error of their ways and move on to something else. For Madre Coca, it was the exact opposite. She took out her anger on the people of Tabacal, forcing them to endure the same hardships she had experienced. And like any tyrant, she expanded her empire. This led to resentment from the people, which she dealt with. With the backing of El Yayo, she became a very powerful woman in the cartel. A new twist on an age-old lesson. You don't fuck with Mama.
Looks like the... Wait. Engage target.
¡Ey! ¡Hay unos pinches soldados yanquis aquí, Berito! ¡Quiebren a todos esos putos!
Fuck, we're made.
Looks like the Cocoleros are putting together a big shipment to hand over to the cartel. We've got an opportunity to take out Santa Blanca forces while they're around. Let's move. Deploying drone.
¿Qué chingados esperan? ¡A partir de la madre con todo! ¡Vamos a enseñarles quién manda! ¡Disparen!
They're coming this way.
He makes 5.
I'm moving to position.
¿Dónde están?
Target marked. Got him. He's down.
¡Vámonos, compas, a darle!
Tango's in the field.
You're in trouble. Get them. You're gonna be alright, you hear me? I'm on the way.